questions for Kelsey here. Tony, you want to start us off? Anything for Kelsey?
Yeah, sure. Kelsey, you guys nearly came back in this one, cut the lead from 10-2 in the last 3 or so minutes. How much better do you feel like this team has gotten at closing games as the season has gone along?
I feel like we gotten a lot better. I feel like, we closing in on things that, the first half of the season that we just weren't there. I think over time it's going to click for us as far as we're that hump in the last couple of minutes. So I think I'm excited about where we can keep going.
You guys have gone to some smaller lineups with 3 guards and Torrey at the 4 recently. Some of that's due to injury, but it's working really well for you guys. Do you like playing in those units, and what kind of advantages do you feel like it gives the team?
I think we play faster. It brings out their post to be able to, it's one thing if, a Brittany Griner can, get the ball to where she wants to and make a layup, but it's another if, we could bring her out defensively and make her guard as well. So it has its advantages. I think it makes us play faster.
Ben Rosoff.
Yeah, talking about Torrey specifically, she seemed to come up so big for you guys tonight, whether it was a well-timed 3 or just activity on the defensive end. How much has she kind of improved over the break, and how nice has it been to count on her offense these past couple of games off the bench?
I think we believe in her. We know what she's capable of. We're excited to see, good things happen with her. So we're going to keep riding with the fact that I've always known that it was in her. I've always known that she can compete at the highest level. We've seen that day in and day out. So it's really exciting to see her kind of do what she does.
Anybody else have anything for Kelsey? No? Okay. Thank you, Kelsey. Tony, want to start us off?
Yeah, Victoria, season high, 5 3-pointers for you today. It seems like you're moving well off the ball to get free a lot recently. Do you feel like something has clicked for you offensively, or is there just some timing element you've kind of mastered with your teammates?
I would say just get more playing time and just going in and executing and giving good minutes off the bench. That was been my main focus when I get in and get the opportunity to play, just capitalizing in. So that's why I've been trying to do this second half.
I know you answered a similar question recently, but you've been playing the 4 alongside 3-guard lineups in these last couple of games. Do you like that role for you, and how has that kind of help your team win games?
Oh yeah, the 4 is pretty cool. I'm doing well at it. I'm just not my first time playing 4, play 4 in college, but yeah, I feel like it's helping the team out a lot because me coming in as a 4, like most 4s, they are mobile, but they're not me. And I'm a stretch 4. I can shoot it or I can take it off the bounce, So I feel like that's very beneficial for our team. And most teams can't pack the paint when I'm in at the 4.
Ben, anything for Torrey?
Yeah, Torrey, the offensive execution overall just seemed to improve a bit from Monday's game when you guys struggled in the second half. I'm just curious what your general thoughts are on how your team kind of executed tonight as an improvement from Monday.
Oh, I feel like we executed really well. We had a little down plays a little bit, but overall we did a pretty good job. Just hope we didn't come out with the win. Obviously we got to be better in certain situations. So yeah, we did good. We just got to finish it.
Anybody else? Anything for Torrey?
Nope. Cool. Okay. Bye-bye, Ryan.
Thank you, Torrey. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
You're the only one on here?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh.
Tony, you want to start us off?
Yeah, you're a defensive leader for this team. Danielle kind of brought in for that. So you would know maybe better than anyone, just how hard is it for you guys to defend DT and Griner in games like this when they're both just feeling it?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously they're tough matchups, but and great players, they're going to make plays. So you can't, stop everything. You're going to give up something. And so it's just trying to make them make tough shots, make them make contested shots over length. Just nothing wide open. Like I said, they're great players. They're going to make plays.
I asked Kelsey and Torrey something similar, but you guys have gone to more smaller lineups, 3 guards and Torrey at the 4. You played next to Lindsay even down the stretch in this game. How well do you feel like those groups are working, and how do they feel like they maximize your strengths in particular?
Yeah, well, I think, we're able to get out and run. In those scenarios, we're able to switch a little bit more. Obviously not with BG, but 1 through 4, sometimes we can switch that way. So we believe each other, we trust each other. I think we made them move the ball, extra possession, extra, passes. They hit shots down the stretch. Obviously that one in the corner, that's their go-to play for DT. And so we were just a split second late, but I definitely believe that, we're obviously growing defensively as a team. Like, we're a completely different team than we were at the start of the season. And so as much as it sucks to lose, like, we do have to, keep things in perspective as far as that. Obviously we're, we needed a couple more points to win tonight, and we'll clean that up. But I definitely think our effort and our energy was there.
Ben, anything for D-Rob?
Yeah, D-Rob, like kind of just what you said. Over the last two games, you guys have been doing a great job of hanging with these teams on the road and executing for most of the game. But then there's these occasional lulls that you go through offensively where the other team creates separation. I'm just curious what you think contributes to those small droughts, and how do you think you guys can overcome those?
Yeah, well, I'll take responsibility for that. It's not getting the team organized. I think they're empty possessions. We're trying to make home run plays. I think, we start feeling it. It's like, okay, like, we can get something quick, and we don't make them guard. And we go away from, what we were doing to be successful. We had them, switching sides of the floor, guarding multiple actions. And then we go into shooting quick shots, or like I said, just not being organized offensively. And so we take a couple of those possessions back, set things up, get good shots. And I think it's a different ballgame.
And then also, Tori just seemed to come up so big for you guys tonight, whether it was a well-timed 3 or her defensive effort. Just how much has she contributed over these past 2 games, and how nice has it been to count on her offense off the bench?
Yeah, well, I think she ended the break really well in Atlanta. And so I think she's just continuing that. Obviously, it's found her rhythm offensively, can really stretch the floor for us, has been rebounding great. And guarding as well. They try and post her up, but she's fighting down there. And so, we need that from her. We need more. But I think she's been doing great for us.
Anybody else? Anything for D-Rob? No? Okay. Thank you, D.
All right.
Marianne, you guys have gone to Tori at the 4 a little bit over the weekend and today. Some 3-guard lineups mixed in as well. What do you like about those units and the space they provide you guys, and how do you feel like they've worked for you guys so far?
I thought Tori played really well today, and she's been practicing at both the 3 and the 4, and it just gives us a different dimension. When you have a frontline player who can shoot the deep 3, it just changes the way people can guard you. It helps Tiara in the post. It helps our guards with driving lanes. So, like, having her out there just and when she's shooting the ball well and getting into open space, it's really helpful. And I thought she did well defensively today too. She did a really nice job, as did Emma Cannon. So,
do you feel like that strategy shift is something you guys would have done around this time of the season anyway, or did the injuries to other bigs kind of necessitate something like that?
Well, like I said, she's practiced both all along. And, sometimes you like to play small, depends on the opponent. And when you can take advantage of it, you do. Sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with injury. Today, she played more minutes because Tiff got a concussion and couldn't go back in pretty much. So, where I might have played her at the natural 3 position, we really didn't do that. So.
You guys are 4-18 now with 10 games left. Playoffs still in reach, but maybe not quite there. Do you feel like you guys are going to shift any sense of goals to a little bit more development or lineup experimenting as the season ends? Or do you
No,
feel like
next question. No,
okay.
We're playing the season. We got a game in front of us. We're going to Dallas to win.
Ben Rosoff.
Yeah, Coach, over the last 2 games, you guys have been doing a great job of hanging with these teams on the road and executing for most of the game. But then there's these occasional lulls offensively where the other team is able to kind of create some separation. I'm curious what you just think is contributing to these small droughts, and how do you guys think you can overcome them and put together 48 minutes?
Well, first of all, there's no easy games in this league, as you all know. They're all tough, and everybody has their challenges. The third quarter has not been kind to us of late. So, we're looking at that and trying to figure out what can help us, not have, 3 and 4 possessions in a row where we come up empty. So, you know, I just think collectively we got to look at it and see what we can do to, you know, is it execution? Is it, you know, play selection? Is it personnel at that particular time? So I think it's just, you know, we want to play a complete 40 minutes where, you know, we have a couple of possessions maybe where we come up empty, but we don't have 4 and 5 where we come up empty. That's tough.
Anybody else have anything for Coach? No? Okay. Thank you, Mary Ann.
All right.